A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show ahead of Chatham and YD, a couple of moments away. It's time for the Manager Show with Chatham manager Tom Holliday, Emmanuel Berbari. Coach, last night, fog-shortened 6-3 win over Brewster. You have the Whitecaps throwing a football in the outfield. You have your team dancing around a little bit on the third base side. Aside from the fact that you didn't play, how fun is that for the team?
Well, again, it's fun when you're winning, and you might get an easier or shorter win. We've been on the other side of that. I think 3 years I've been up here, I think I'm like maybe 3-6 or 3-7 in fog games, and we wanted to have a shirt that kind of said "Fog It" on it, and everybody understood it, but especially the players. But I don't know, it saves you a little bit of your energy, and we do got 8 games in a row, so hey, it's a good way to start out a streak.
You mentioned how important these 10 games could be to springboard your team. You started with 2 wins out of 3. How much are you seeing what the offense in particular is capable of now?
Well, I still attribute it to the fact that some guys just didn't play a lot this year. And when you're getting tricked, and I say tricked, I mean can't stay off a 3-2 change up in the dirt or a 2-2 curveball in the dirt. That's just lack of having at bats. And I got a lot of guys that were, partial players or maybe junior college guys that are going to play Division I. And some of the guys up here that call pitches have taken advantage of those kids. They all gear up to the fastball. But when people, pitch backwards and pitch soft, pretty hard to adjust. So I think the more we play, the better we're going to get. We don't have a long season, so we had to wake up sooner or later.
2 of the guys who were sort of partial this year didn't get a lot of at-bats are the Vandy guys, Max Romero, Matt Hogan. You've added them to the lineup. The lineups look better since. What have they added to this team?
Well, they're 2 guys that are on fire to play. They were in a great program. Nobody likes to sit the bench, even in a great program, okay? So 2 kids that have really good hitting skills got buried, so now they're getting a chance to crawl out, make a statement, and then, resurface at another school. And I knew about Hogan. I was supposed to have him a couple years ago when he was young. Now he's 2 years older, and he's stronger, smarter, does something every game better, and yet even when he's not playing great, he's still pretty good. Max is a big guy, certainly, and I knew when I got him I was going to slow down and want to catch him every game. Of course, Max says, "Coach, I want to play every day." I haven't played every day in so long. Well, that's okay, but we got a backup guy now that I like, and so now we can kind of do what we need to do just to win games. Tonight they started righty. Max will be behind the plate, and he's really made our batting order better because we can spot our left-hand hitters. So the 2 Vandy guys have been good add-ons.
Last time you were at Red Wilson Field, there was a monsoon of sorts that got the game called in the 9th inning. As you enter another matchup with YD, what are you thinking coming to the road field?
I think that every time I come here, it ends up in a bad mood. Rain shortened, darkness, pace of the game. And I don't know how to play those games. I'm not going to stoop to that. It was like after 6 innings here, you just watch how it slows down if we're losing. If we're winning, watch how it speeds up. I'm not going to go there, And so, the league needs to impose the NCAA rule. A minute and a half in between innings. We would get our 9 innings in, but I don't know why they won't do that. And I don't know why the guys that start at 5 o'clock wouldn't make it almost a rule that they hustle and get on the field. And if they asked me to get on the field and hustle, I'd do it. 9 innings is baseball. 6 innings and then 9 trips to the mound. How you get that done, I don't know. But we witnessed that with Roberts the other day at Katuitt. So when you ask me how I feel when I walk in the ballpark, it's like, oh, well, we won't play 9 innings. So in essence, you try to come out and play as tight as you can for the first 6 or 7, and then the best thing, sometimes you save an arm.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Hope to get 9 in today.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't count on it.
That's Chatham manager Tom Holliday on the Manager Show. Let's send it back up to Ben Shulman. The Anglers Extra pregame show continues.